The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. Far out in the sea where all the creatures lived together harmoniously, the Sea King ruled the undersea world. There was a very beautiful castle where the Sea King lived with his 7 daughters, happy as ever. However, his youngest daughter named Ariel seemed to be always curious about the world above the water. She had been collected a lot of things from the land, boots, books, lantern, you name it, and she loved it oh so very much. To protect her from her own curiosity, the king assigned 2 adorable sea animals to always accompany her: Flounder the fish and Sebastian the crab. Together, the duo had already brought Ariel out of trouble, which mainly wanting to explore the land. One night, a huge ship sailed across the ocean. Ariel could hear the triumph above there, the guitars, the tapping of dances, the laughter. She wanted to feel it too. She could see a very attractive man was standing there among the others. Unfortunately, not long after that, a massive storm crashes the ship into the raging waves. Ariel rushes to get as close as she could to the man. As she swam, she could see a crown falling down his head. She thought to herself, "This man is a prince." Ariel tried to bring the prince back to the shore and laid him down on the sand. With her beautiful voice, the mermaid sang him a lullaby with a wish that the prince would wake up very soon. She went back to the sea when the prince started blinking. After that, her desire to explore the land just became stronger. She swam fast to the bottom of the sea, to the only place that could make her wish come true, the cove of the sea witch, Ursula. There, she was greeted by Flotsam and Jetsam, the witch's minions. After telling her what was her intention coming to the cove, Ursula agreed to help her under one condition: Ariel must give her her voice. The little mermaid hesitated for a moment, but agreed at the end. She received the potion and lost her voice immediately. After that, she felt like a strong storm circled her body, and in an instant, she was taken to the land. As she rose, Ariel heard the witch's voice about her being dead if the prince married someone else while she was up there. How could she possibly ask the prince to marry her this instant? However, Ariel forgot about it as she looked at the land. Suddenly, she met again with the prince. He looked at her with full concern and made sure that she was okay, but Ariel could give no response as her voice was taken away. The wise prince decided to bring her to the palace to get proper care. The next day, the king and queen called their son and told him that they found someone for him to marry. She was the princess of a nearby kingdom, who was really beautiful and had an extremely wonderful voice. The prince, being obedient, agreed. They finally met and everything was true. The prince was really happy because he finally found the girl who saved his back then. Her voice was exactly the same. The prince was so happy and grateful for his parents' choice of bride. With full of excitement, Eric the prince went to see Ariel and told her everything he just experienced. Ariel realized that this was all Ursula's doing, and she never planned to give back her voice after all. Broken-hearted, Ariel just smiled to him. The next day, Ariel went back to the sea and finally met her sisters after days. They were so worried, and 3 of them rose to the shore to see what was happening. They saw Ursula and trade their beautiful hair for a knife. If Ariel managed to kill Prince Eric before the wedding, she would live. The sisters joyfully brought her the knife and told her so. However, it was clear that Ariel would never be able bringing herself hurting or even harming Eric. She attended the wedding while smiling, trying to take a good look at Eric for the last time before finally facing her own death. The king of the sea decided to take matters into his own hand. He asked Ursula what could he do to save his daughter, and the witch asked for his trident. Not having any choice left, he gave up his ruler and Ursula turned herself immediately. She became a massive sea monster. With all her strength, she tried to kill everyone on the wedding boat, included Ariel, Eric, and the other people. She created storms, quakes, and all the beasts from the sea rose. Ursula didn't realize that Ariel was holding her very knife. The knife stabbed her heart, and at that very moment, the sea monster Ursula died and withdrawn to the sea. The princess, looking at this, was very angry and left the boat. Ariel got back her voice. Eric was surprised, but somehow knew it was her all along. He asked her to marry him immediately, and the girl said yes. Not long after, the king of the sea and his daughters rose, celebrating the wedding of the couple.